There's no gentle cam. She's too gentle.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay, Anivia coaching. This is what? Plat? Bird on a journey. Did I ban this guy? NPP, did I ban him yesterday? I felt like I banned a sub yesterday just because they were annoying the shit out of me. They were doing the pleb chat shit. Okay, so this is roughly down. Well, no, this is Plat 1 right now. Actually, no. It's honestly, it's... Look at this fucked up matchmaking. What game was this? Jungle is ruined? Okay. What is this matchmaking? Why is there a bunch of Diamond 5s and then there's I will dominate as Diamond 2 player? And then there's like Diamond 4 as a Plat 1. What is happening? Yeah, Lohpally's here too. Weird. Weird game, yo. So you're playing Anivia into Syndra. And this guy's interested in what? Fast forward through laning phase, more concerned what to close this game against their comp. One thing I'm concerned about to a certain extent is why we felt the need to play Airy into Syndra. I think that's a mistake. But that's like my first big deal right now. You pretty much, at least in my experience, I don't... Let me fix my overlay. I don't see the point in doing that. I think that you pulled up. You go Airy into Syndra, but I'm sitting here thinking, why don't we just go Spellbook? Why don't we just go Spellbook into Syndra? Take whatever summer you feel you need through lane phase and then swap out for teleport later because you're going to outscale the shit out of her and she's never going to be able to touch you. Not to mention the fact with Spellbook you can get stopwatch to get you through the lane phase if you need to be. You can get Materializer so that you don't have to interact. You can get the CDR. You can get your Celerity. You can get your Scorch. You can get all that shit. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, I don't see a point in going for Airy. It doesn't feel like a good choice for a champion like Anivia at your level. Most players I say, yeah, go Ignite, squash your lane. You're playing in Diamond, you're playing against reasonable people. There's no need to like, you're not gonna, if you're a decent Anivia player at all, which you have a fucking Anivia name, then you're never gonna really die to Syndra ever early because you have Egg, right? And you're running barrier already. And you're not playing to solo kill Syndra, so the Airy just seems really shitty to me.
Minions have spawned.
And so you take the teleport later in the game, and you can pretty much hold the game up whenever you need to. And then I want to know. You wound up going Zerot.
So young, so naive.
So young, so gentle. I'm thinking... Well, we'll talk about the Zerot later. I'm gonna play with y'all's vision here. Okay, you have a Muppet on the support role. What did he even do? I just want to see what he did. Why is he chasing so far? I mean, there's nothing you can do about a Blitzcrank with a fucking 10-second cool. Look at this dumbass. Yeah, Lohpally, this is your game. Why is this Blitzcrank? Look at how he chases. Look how ugly this is. Look at him. Look how he runs at him. He runs at him like he doesn't have his fucking hook in 10 seconds. Holy shit, this guy is retarded. He keeps walking like he's walking at him like his hook is up in like 2 seconds. It's not up for 10 seconds, dude. And he's still just like, I think I'm gonna get him. Like, what is he doing? That is crazy. Oh my god. I mean, I get it, him trying to flash and get the kill and being wrong, but why the hell does he keep chasing? Boy. This game is a real treat. Yeah, it already looks like a real treat. It's not much to talk about here with this matchup. I mean, if you lose, if you get solo killed, then you're a Muppet. That's just how I view it. Which again is why I was big on the inspiration tree. Like, why aren't we taking Spellbook? At this level, I don't ever really view Anivia as a champion that needs to be trying to solo kill. I think that's especially true when you can, like, your jungler isn't gonna gank or anything often ever, and that's not to knock Dom. It's just Nunu doesn't really have any business ganking mid very often unless he's just kind of drooling around and hoping that it works. And then in mid, again, you're just kind of AFK farming here. So down here, so Ivern rolls up. Bot lane calls the bluff. Blitzcrank randomly hooks into a bush. Basically kills his ADC.
so confined by a single life.
It's good lane pressure by you. I like the outplay attempts. I mean, you're playing this really well, in my opinion. I've got no gripes here with the lane phase. This is all fine. I mean, your bot lane's getting shit on. You can't really rotate to bottom and stop it, unfortunately. Ivern tries to make a play on you. You flash out correctly.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Solo kill the mid again. So basically, your mid lane opponent is getting shatted upon, and their bot lane is shitting on you. You're trying to get the tower down.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Tower falls, you back.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Looks like this is where you like to go for the Z-Rot. Am I wrong? Or you're going for... No. You go for the Abyssal Mask. Why in the ungodly ever-living fuck are you going for Abyssal in a game where your bot lane is getting ass pounded? Why are you doing that? That is a questionable buy. You're literally building Abyssal right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I was going with this. I feel like this dude needs to be going spell pen like way faster here. He needs to be building into... He needs to be going into fucking haunting guys right away, like ASAP. Dude, I don't think there's... Is there an argument for Morelos here, or can you ever do that? Like, are you ever allowed to go Morelos? I think at its core, you just need damage, regardless. Because I don't want to pretend to know Anivia builds and be wrong. I'd rather... I know I don't often do this, but I'd rather defer to Twitch chat on this one. This is definitely overkill, no matter how you slice it. Yeah, Pally, I agree. I think this is his error here in this game. In terms of at least slowing down... I mean, you know, he may be fucked inevitably as the game drags on, but this is a really bad build. You're facing a lot of heals and a lot of shields in this comp, and... I mean, even if Morelos is... It seems bad, it's not here. And you can justify going it... You can justify building into it right now. Most Anivia's players pick 2-3. Roa, Morello, Archangel, Staff. So he needed to drop the tier then. This would be the game where he drops the tier and he just builds out the Roa, right? Yeah. I agree. I think this is the best bet. I think your itemization fucked you this game. And I think we're at an elo where we can say that and be right. Normally I say itemization doesn't mean much, but you're actually, you played the lane really well, and then you itemize like a bronze player here. And that's gonna fuck you. And it looks like based on... I mean, we can't nitpick your damage too hard in a solo queue environment because it's all conditional and a lot of time, but look at this, dude. Considering how well your lane phase went, you rushed in a... You did go to Morello's eventually. You actually did. But I think it's way delayed for no fucking reason. And then you went Zerot. Essentially, you went like a real defensive line. But you need to realize that you are the guy that's supposed to gamble in terms of like, all right, I have to go big on damage here. Like, have to go big and go home. Because again, you've got fucking Soraka Ivern. So like, either you have the damage to shred through this shit, or you don't. You don't. Your team will not, because your ADC's behind. You know that fucking Dom on Nunu is not gonna do damage. That's not what he does. And he has exactly, and you have no damage from Olaf. You've got to just play a more aggressive line. Like, there's no way. That's just how League plays. Like, you and Varus are the damage. You two together. This rotation down the bot lane is questionable. So Syndra's dead, and there's 2 top, and you just saw Soraka. You needed to stay mid here, in my opinion. I don't know where in the fuck you're going, but you need to stay mid here and auto the wave and R this next wave that's coming, which you'll be able to see from your side of the map. I don't know why you're going down the bottom. This rotation is ass by you. You can see 2 here. Syndra's dead. You just saw Soraka. You're not getting collapsed on by Jinx Soraka. Oh, Jinx is dead. Syndra's alive. Is gonna die. Yeah, this is trash. This rotation is bronze shit from you. Honestly. All itemization complaints aside, this is garbage. This should be shoved in, this wave. There's absolutely no reason to move bottom. You should always be referencing the scoreboard to see who's dead, and you should be referencing the mini-map to determine whether or not to push. If Anivia is allowed to push, you need to, because she doesn't get to very often. She normally is kind of like a GP or a Victor. She just kind of sit back and chill, right? The fact that you don't take this opportunity to keep mid pushed in before, like, you could shove mid and then collapse down if you really feel it, or you can just stay mid and smack on this tower and put it to about half HP for the next push. Yeah, it's kind of crap, to be honest. I don't like this rotation at all. You also take XP away from your team and minimize pressure, which is unnecessary, I think. I think a rotation down here would have been fine if we didn't miss this wave, because you wanted to group with Rift. Pushing this under would have been the best play, and then Nunu doesn't feel like he has to fucking sit here and do that. Look, this is all you. You could have R'd this and then moved down. Your team would have been able to clear this wave, then push with Rift, and you would have been synced up with double pressure. So yeah, I'm not a fan. Trying to kill you. We're lacking a lot of damage here. It really sucks. This was a very inefficient move. So you go...
So young, so naive. Poor creatures. So confined.
Poor
to a
creatures.
single life.
This was good by you. And then you start rotating up to top. I strongly disagree with this. I would be backing here. Going up here without mana, even if you get a kill, this is one of those scenarios where you're not going to be able to do anything with it. It's better to just back and then get your... And then, yeah, like, put that pressure on the map. Like, you need to get the gold out onto the map. This is all inefficient. Look, you get the kill. This kill happens regardless, right? This all happens regardless. And you're up here doing this. You're still out. Like, I just don't like how long we're out on the map. Cannot stand. Big dislike. More defensive options. Syndra is inting over and over again. I think it goes without saying how bad this is, but I'm gonna say it anyways. You're wondering, your email message was whether or not, you know, I can point out why you're unable to close the game out. This is... What does this fucking do, dude? What does this play even accomplish? This play accomplishes nothing. You know why you would make this play? If making this play results in something huge. Teemo can't even wave clear in this position. He can't even wave clear. So all you need to do here is you needed to take the tower, disengage, and then you wall. And then you guys leave, and then you set up Baron Vision here in about 3 minutes.
Is that a 20?
This, you're burning your flash to get a Teemo kill, but his team is behind him. So even if you get this kill, it's super thin. It doesn't really do anything for you. Nunu was on Dragon. So you're flashing. This is just an int play. Your team would get the tower and then you disengage with wall. You basically just threw your flash, threw your passive. And totally like lost momentum. I think you lose mid tower because of this, dude. Don't you? You just get mid tower killed. Daisy Stampede, dude. Can we take a moment to appreciate that this game has a fucking cupcake walking around? Like it's some real shit. Teemo has great rhythm. Look at him go. Yeah, I think you guys lose mid tower off of this. Anivia's dead for 20 or for 10. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea why they don't push here. The whole team was mid. Yeah, that was a pretty bad play. Regardless if they don't take the tower, that's a lot of momentum stopped. A lot of time for blue to get waves pushed out and to kind of recalibrate a little bit. Flame Syndra a little bit, call her boosted. And then motivate her to stop being boosted. Boo Boo Maker, thank you so much. Yeah. Message me on Discord. We'll work it out for Sunday. I've already got a couple lined up, but I think I can get you in.
Laying an egg isn't as easy as it looks. The chicken or the egg? Actually, I came first.
This is BM. So you guys get Baron for free. Domino Olaf grab mid. To be honest, I don't know why Olaf rotates. I think he could just go bottom and just 1-3-1 it or something. But okay.
Laying an egg isn't as easy as it looks.
So you guys get on this tower. You guys knock the tower down or try. You can't die. Okay, so if they die off of this push, I mean, no matter how you slice it, I think backing with Baron, yeah, I agree. I mean, we've already touched on the itemization too, but yeah, he's doing absolutely no damage. And this should have been a sign, but either way, I think resetting when you were low was probably the best play, and to just start cruising down mid. Rotate to bottom if you need to. The other thing is, this goes back to the original talk about what our keystones are. Like if you had backed and you had fucking spellbook, brain damage. Sorry, if you had spellbook here, you back and TP forward. I mean, it's a totally different game. If you just backed and TP forward, you could have ended right here probably. Because you would have been able to cash your gold and just pressure the map. But yeah, dying here is kind of crappy. It doesn't look that bad though. I mean, it was just you that died, so it's not like end of the world death or anything. It didn't really hurt that badly. Yeah, the Abyssal, or I keep calling it Abyssal Helm. Adaptive Helm. Wasn't it called Abyssal Mask? Before, or something? Did they change the name or something? Am I retarded? Why was I calling it Abyssal Mask? Okay, I'm retarded. Fair enough. Okay. We'll go with that. If you had different itemization there, that guy doesn't exist, by the way. That was literally a scenario where your itemization loses you a kill. Look at this. This is literally your itemization. Like, no question. 100%. 100% your itemization loses you that kill. Unlucky. And then Syndra goes on to kill somebody. Yeah, that's fucking... That's so sad. That was a siege. That was a siege denied. That kill would have been tower and GG, dude. Yeah, honestly, anything. Spell pen boots, haunting guys, Morellos, drop the tier for Morellos, drop the helm. I mean, I might as well just start calling this thing fucking Abyssal Helm Mask or something. And literally any other item would have, you would have ended the game here. Like I said, your death up here wasn't that bad, but yeah, you veered way too defensively for some fucking reason. Even though you had an inting mid and you still built fucking defensive. Then Olaf TP's in, brute forces that. This is such a throw. So Dom is actually being a noob here. So I don't know what Dom's doing, but this is terrible game theory right here. So Anivia backs, Olaf is jerking it. I don't fucking know. But Baron's up in 1 minute. So I don't know why he's standing here. This is lazy gameplay. Like, it's literally a minute. Like, okay, so you've been playing for 26 minutes. Right? Like, he should know better than this. So you've been playing for 26 minutes. What's another minute to wait for Baron and secure the push? Yeah, like, this is crap by him. It's not even flame, it's crap. It doesn't make any sense. What's another minute? So he goes in. The inevitable happens. We try to brute force some fucking push, right? Gets picked off. But see, regardless, I'm talking shit on Dom here, but regardless, I don't know why any of you guys are here. You play very, very well. Just barely lives. Kind of baits his team into doing this. But he is Nunu. He's playing an objective champion. He's got a minute on this objective. This objective secures this inhib, which by extension, all this shit would be pushed in, and it would be a seamless transition, and they wouldn't be able, like, blue team would not be able to hold. So it's just like no matter how you slice it, it's just bad. Cause look how much gets done. The Baron should be taken as soon as it spawns, but look at this. It's gonna be taken a minute late, like a minute and a half late. Team's dead, but blue team gets to push everything out again, right? And instead of having like a smooth, seamless push into taking the inhib, now all these waves are pushed out. It's not very efficient. And you've given away a lot of XP that you should have given away. Yeah, I don't know, man. The play is crap. So now we finally go to Baron. So here we go. Baron's up. We're here now. Team's out of position, though, because they were all up here, right? And they're not ready to do Baron as soon as it spawns. Again, giving blue time to farm XP, to push out waves, push to clear their jungle. Anything that they need to do, they get to do it. Put wards down. So there's the Baron. Here we go. The siege that should have happened is now happening. But again, blue team's stronger than they should be. So it's a little bit harder to siege. Right? Top's pushed out now. No, none of the waves are really pushing in. Okay, so Ivern gets picked, but Jinx is doing literally 1 trillion damage at this point. Top still isn't pushed out. Enemy team got a boatload of XP off these failed pushes. Try to finish Syndra. Stopwatch is good. Baron and Siege attempt number 2. Inhib falls, mid inhib falls. You rotate to bottom. Your flank is ill-advised, sir. How much Baron do you have left here? Yeah, just take the long route and get behind the well, I don't know why no one is pushing this fucking wave. Your team just fucking collectively dirked, honest to God. And it wasn't just him either. It was like all of you. Like no one is grabbing the wave. Everyone should have just pulled back and grabbed the wave. You guys mental boomed. Just lazy. Laziness from all of you. Laziness from pretty much everyone here. Not just waiting for the fucking Baron killed your end. Your itemization killed your end. But not waiting for the Baron, like, it was like nail in the coffin. Because like I said, you dying here on this push wasn't that bad. You not getting the kill wasn't game over. You guys trying to brute force the siege, you gave a lot of XP back and a lot of gold back. And honestly, I feel like Teemo and Jinx, honestly, their entire comp, and Syndra was behind the whole game, but their entire comp is like late game nightmare for your comp if you don't end. It's a late game fucking nightmare. Yep, I agree, Pally. Yep. It's a late game nightmare. You can't kill Jinx after a certain point. You won't be able to kill Jinx. Teemo will fucking shroom every lane and make every siege a fucking hellish endeavor. Han Solo, thank you so much.
Crackers, drop the keys.
So overall, I think it's part itemization, part laziness, part not taking spellbook. I truly believe that if you take spellbook here, you could have just, there's so many times late game where you could have just went, I have Baron, press B, teleport forward, resume siege, and it would have been a huge power play. You just missed out on it. You itemized very defensively even though you were shitting on mid, and you made a lot of kills that you would have gotten. Like, you just missed them, and just missing kills at this level is enough sometimes, because you saw it. Everyone just collectively got lazy. 1 minute on Baron, everyone stood brute force to siege, give blue team time to make a couple picks, push out the lane, and then before you know it, you're outscaled. You can't put kills away because Soraka's and Ivern's bullshit shields and heals. So yeah, that's all I got. And again, it wasn't just Dom. Dom should know better. But, I mean, everyone collectively just tried to brute force. It was literally a minute till Baron, but people just mental laziness. And taking that Baron would have not given quite as much time to push everything out and get the space that blue team needed. So, that's all I got for you, dude. Itemize better. Cool. YouTube, what up? It's Neace. There's the Diamond Coaching. Hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, etc. if you want to see more like it. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys, and I'm out. Peace. Crackers, bye.